use it like regularly.
Oh, but when he needs it?
When he needs it, he uses it, then he prefers keeping it here. Because he's a little bit of a busy man and all that. It's just a ceremonial seed. So, over here, we show the evolution of seeds in Busoga. Before we had anything made out of wood, this was the seed. And the chiefs would only sit on stones, big stones and all that. But this is the traditional seat that was used to sit for sitting. It was used as beds for sleeping alongside the back clothes. The back clothes were the bed sheets, were the clothes and all that. So when the Busoga developed now the technology of iron smelting, smelting those iron ore rocks and then making the different tools. They even invented a tool which we call it Eiwa in Busoga, but it's a wood carving axe. So now they started carving so many items and they carved this stool. By the time they invented this stool, it was only used by people from the royal family and the people of high social status, the rich. Even when you are the wood carver and you don't fall in those two classes, you were not allowed to sit on it. So as then technology went on, they developed and then they developed one with 2 legs. So the one with 2 legs was for ordinary people, anyone would use it. But the one with the 3 legs was still for people of high social class. And it is usually when you sing during coronation ceremonies, the chief must sit on this one. This is the traditional. It is not that it has supernatural powers or what, but it's heritage. It's like, I don't know, it's like the way you choose to preserve your father's room, the way, or your late grandmama's father's room, the way he used to keep it and all that, just to keep that heritage moving. So during coronation, like it used to be before, so they try to imitate that image. He sits here, not because the seat has spirits, has supernatural powers. There's nothing. Even you can carve it, but you have to sit like here. Like let me give you an example. You see, when people are designing, like you are constructing mosques, you try to remain on those designs. Like you see, these mosques have so much of heritage from the Arabic world and all that. It's not because that people cannot to construct mosques that Ugandan design and all that, but you want to keep that heritage moving and all that, you see. And you will find that the designs, they are not so different. They will keep flowing and all that. So that's it, the purpose here. You will sit on this one, because during those early times, this was a sign of authority. You understand?
Yes.
So they wouldn't prefer sitting on a sofa because we have no cultural attachments or heritage to a sofa set. That's not our whatever technology. Those are whatever Western agenda. So we prefer using this one to trace our own heritage and all that. So from this one, they developed this one, which now is a mixture of Busoga and then a little bit what? Western. So over here we have the grinding stones. Olubengo oba emengo one. Emengo is plural, olubengo is singular. So these were used for grinding the foodstuffs, herbs and all that. You will see that they're a little bit different because different areas had different rock types. So we find that maybe in Jinja these are the common rocks, so people use these ones. There's no one who will move to Buyende to pick one in Buyende to come and use it here. You will find that in Buyende they had this type and these ones used. So this was the grinding stone, and then these grinders were benso. The stones that I hope you've seen people grinding here. And then we have the mini granary, like traditionally here, the Busoga would have very big granaries like the size of this room for food security and all that. So when they harvest, they would make sure they keep the food in a bigger granary. So being that it was not easy to keep the food from the bigger granary every day, so they invented the mini granary which they would keep in the house. So they would pick food which would take them for like 10 days, they put it here and they use it. So this is made from a local forest fiber plant called Emberere. Yeah, it's an indigenous plant here in Busoga. The same thing happens to the minnows. Also made from Emberere. This can be used as a winnow or used as a basket cover. The basket is also made from Emberere. So, and then when you look at these winnows, they're a little bit different.
Yes.
Even the winnows can be made from so many materials, not strictly that from the Emberere. Even the granaries can be made from so many other materials. Like these stools can be carved from different types of trees, but usually specific trees were preferred for specific reasons. Like maybe this one is a strong tree, and then they believe some trees are good when you use it. It is good for. They believe that when you carve from a special tree, this tree has supernatural powers, protect from the spirits and all that. So these ones were made from Emberere, but you will have those. This one was made from the palm leaves now, but they are baskets. So the difference I wanted to show you is when you look at these two, this one is smeared with cow dung,
Yes.
and then this one is not.
Yes.
Why this one is smeared? One is to preserve it. Like this cow dung helps to preserve it, not to get too old and all that, not to break and all that. Two, this cow dung is smeared for another purpose. That this one is used when you are like you're cleaning foodstuffs with tiny grains, like you see that ladies removing the whatever, the acids of rice. Because when you use rice on this one, rice will go through and fall down. So this one can be used for beans, maize, and all that. So this one can be used millet, rice, and some other foodstuffs like that. So this is the winnow now. Then these ones were collected. Some typewriters, these were donated to the museum. Like we are showing some heritage. This is not culture, but these are some of the things, the technology that was first introduced here. These two typewriters were manual, this one and then this one. Manual typewriters, you had to type, no making errors. Then you had to make the paper move. Or type another sentence to make the paper move. Then these two are electronic, they used electricity, but this one didn't use any electricity. These ones use the electricity, you just type and then the paper moves. Then it's from these typewriters, now we moved to computers. With the computer you can type, edit and do everything here. Then about this drum, two as royal drums because they were only formed in the palaces. There are those even that are bigger even the size of this room. But why were these big drums formed in the palaces? The drum was one of the most effective means of communications in the traditional times. So it was a drum that was used to communicate anything, drum and then the trumpets. But those trumpets would have a very smaller area. Even a smaller drum, when you're drumming it, the sound covers a short distance. So they developed the science of making big drums, have 10 people hit it, so that you can communicate to a bigger community. That's why these big drums were formed in the palaces. So now, and it was a special sound that communicated special sound message. For instance, now if they are communicating danger, there is a audible drum, and then the community will know it is what? Danger. If they are calling them to come and convert for maybe a meeting, there is a audible drum, come and convert. So these drums, they have nothing, they have spirits, they drum themselves. But these myths were created because governing people, ruling people, it has never been an easy what? Task. Like here, you see, in this modern world, those traditional things, how would you rule without creating myths? Because now, you will say that like in Uganda, they said that the king did die, he disappeared in the forest. The moment you will tell those people that the king died, how would you rule them? When they know you are just a mere person like them, you easily die. So, and they never allowed anyone, a few people saw where the king, when is being buried. A few people know the exact location where he is buried. And they try to make it as secretive as they can, so that people cannot see and know that the king dies. Even when he dies, they say Asizo Mkono. You don't say that the king died. That is as the ordinary who say Yafie died. So this was all created like to create that fear in the people you are ruling. Because without that, when these guys know you are just a normal person, can you imagine when the president just passes here without escort and all that? Then who would pay respect to you? You see? So he has to pass you with a very huge convoy, scare you off, you know he's in charge. That was the purpose now. So the drums, they are not drums that do what? Drum themselves. But they had to create the myths so that they can govern, keep the society in order. You understand now? Yeah. So we move on here to the household items that will be used in the Busoga traditionally here. So let me first tell you about the musical box. When you enter someone's house and you find a pot like with all these pots, you can run away saying that the guy is a witch. This is a design like you can sit home and you mold yourself one.